Hey, this is author Keith D. Cobbin of the short novel Swirling and the book series Swirling. Well, this is my 38th day here in Maui. It's a nice visit. But anyway, let me go ahead and get to the point. I met a young black man. He's seemed like a nice young man. His name is Javon. His problem is he's here from Baltimore, and he lives in his tent. And I asked him, "What would you like to be doing with yourself, man? You're 28 years old." What he told me his age was 28. So I said, "What is your situation, though? What are you gonna do with yourself?" He said, I don't know. I want to cut grass for free and do this and that, and it wouldn't talk about making any money. He just basically want to just exist, though. And I said, how about if we got a GoFundMe page for you to get back to the mainland? Is it Baltimore you want to go back to? He said, no, I don't really want to go to Baltimore. I'm not sure if I really want to go back to the mainland. I just don't know what I want to do. I said, you got any family in Baltimore or anywhere on the mainland? He said, I don't want to get into that right now. I said, well, it sounds like you're not sure what you want to do with your life at 28 years old, and I'm thinking to myself as I'm talking to this young man, because 28 is still pretty young. Hell, I'll be 49 March the 23rd. That'll be on a Thursday for my birthday. So he really doesn't have a family that cares anything about him. So he's just kind of like a burden on the community here in Maui. So I spoke to Mark. He's a white guy over there that works at the Salvation Army. He's one of the pastors there. And he said, I know Javon. He's been here a while. I said, how long? He said, oh, he's been here probably a good 7 to 8 years. I said, okay, because you've been working here at Salvation Army. How long, Mark? Mark says, I've been working here now for about 6 years. I said, okay. So you know Javon? He said, yeah, I know him well. He has a tent pitched in the bushes somewhere, wherever, woods or wherever. This ain't really no woods. It's like, mountains and bushes out here, so, and palm trees. So I said, well, I wish him well, but you can't get through life without a plan, so I hope things go well for him. But anyway, this is Arthur Keith D. Cobbin. Subscribe.